I wanted to share with you today the many challenges based on some incredible highlights that you made happen during 2020. One of the biggest accomplishments during the year, despite the COVID pandemic, was our CNVR programme, Catch, Neuter, Vaccinate, Return. And by the end of 2020, your help had seen over 120,000 dogs and cats spayed or neutered, and the success of the programme did not stop there. As during December, we surpassed a phenomenal number of over 500,000 dogs and cats sterilised since Soi Dog was started in 2003. It blows my mind just to think of the number of unwanted puppies and kittens that have been prevented from being born on the streets, which for them is a short, miserable existence that tragically ends too soon. I am proud to say that because of your generosity, Soi Dog Foundation is directly sterilising and treating more dogs and cats than any other organisation in the world. And in 2021, with your continued support, we have been able to grow our teams and support more CNVR projects all over Thailand. Another important area alongside CNVR is education. And last year, our Humane education team visited 51 schools and reached over 8,000 children, focusing lessons on the importance of the 5 freedoms. Freedoms from hunger, thirst, malnutrition, freedom from fear and distress, freedom from physical and thermal comfort, and freedom from pain, injury and disease. And the freedom to express normal patterns of behaviour, which teach that animals are sentient beings who feel pain as we do and should be treated with kindness and prevent suffering. In November 2020, we were proud to open our Humane Education Centre, the first of its kind in Southeast Asia, giving students the opportunity to get out of the classroom and into a shelter environment, allowing them to connect more closely with the animals they are learning about. We also carry that education into the community with our community outreach programme, who liaise with the feeders of the straying dog and cat population. This ensures that the animals have enough food and water to survive. COVID impacted this area particularly, as with no tourists, restaurants closing due to lack of business, and staff returning to their home provinces or back to their overseas countries, the food sources they relied upon dried up literally overnight. Your amazing support provided over 5,500 sacks of dog food, over 2,000 sacks of cat food to vulnerable animals across the country to ensure they did not starve. This equates to over 128 tonnes of food. The team also provides treatments and vaccinations to street dogs and cats. This work is vital as it allows the animals to receive the attention they need in their own environment without the stress of being brought into our hospitals, and allows vital space for those animals who need emergency life-saving treatment. The COVID pandemic has seen many more owned dogs and cats abandoned due to financial hardship and people moving back overseas or back to home provinces. These animals have never known life on the streets and find it hard to survive, and often become a victim of road traffic accidents or attacks when encroaching on the territory of other street dogs. With your support, we have never had to turn away a vulnerable dog or cat that needs shelter to survive. And we continue to push for the enforcement of animal welfare laws. And in 2020, we were successful in bringing about the first abandonment case conviction. Our dog and cat hospitals treated over 4,500 animals during 2020. And with the opening of our new cat hospital in the latter part of 2019, it meant that last year we were able to treat more cats who needed emergency treatment than ever before, an increase of 37% compared to 2019. The construction of the hospital made it possible to refurbish the old hospital/cattery and made it a gorgeous environment for our resident cats, of which there were 136 as at the end of the year, along with 752 resident dogs. At this current moment in time, Soi Dog has around 1,400 animals in our care, which includes all resident dogs and cats and those undergoing treatment. With major restrictions placed on air travel, it became more difficult and costly to fly our adopted animals internationally. Though support from you, our amazing donors, we were able to send 134 animals to their new lives overseas by the end of the year. Though these numbers were much less than previous years, and with the constant number of dogs and cats who needed to stay under the safety of our sanctuary, it meant we quickly ran out of space and had to repurpose and build a further 9 new dog enclosures, and also purchase more land adjacent to the sanctuary. Again, all made possible by you, our wonderful supporters. Moving into 2021, it still seems that it will be a while before international travel gets back to any type of normality. Though our adoption team is still working hard to find our sanctuary dogs and cats loving new homes, whether that is here in Thailand or overseas, and I would like you to meet one such dog, Zebra. He was brought in by our animal rescue team, emaciated and trying to survive by drinking seawater. He's very lucky to be alive, though thanks to you, our brilliant veterinary team, were able to give him the treatment, care and abundance of love needed to make a full recovery. And as you can see, he's now fit and healthy and ready to find a home of his own, just like many of our other resident animals here at the sanctuary. It's been quite a year, and none of this would have been possible without you. Your continued support has and will save so many lives and end the suffering and misery of many more animals, just like Zebra here. So from the bottom of our hearts, we'd like to say thank you.